Do you have time to invest in real estate? Maybe not, but even if you don't have time, you can still invest in real estate. In this video, I'm going to share 5 tips with you how you can invest in real estate with little time. But first, please like and subscribe to my channel. I appreciate the support. You could be anywhere watching this information and you decided to click on my video and spend it with me, so I appreciate that. So let's talk about how to invest in real estate when you don't have a lot of time. I don't have a lot of time. I have 4 kids. One of them's on the way, but I have 4 kids. I have a wife. I have a W-2 job. I just have a lot of things going on in my life. So how can I invest in real estate when I don't have time? How can I find the properties? How can I do these things? Well, I've been able to find some ways to be able to invest in real estate with having little time of my own. So I'm going to share with you 5 of these tips, and in fact you can look in the description below and you can actually get a resource that I created that actually has 7 tips that you can use to invest in real estate when you don't have a lot of time. So go ahead and click on that link if you want a little summary of what I'm talking about and 2 extra tips that I didn't provide in the video. So go and check that out. But the first thing I want to talk about is number 1, let's define your goals. Define what you actually want. Why do you want to invest in real estate? Do you want to have more free time? Do you want to supplement your income? Is this for retirement? Is it to replace your job? Why do you want to invest in real estate? This is important because if you don't have a defined goal, you don't know where to go. You don't know what strategies to implement. You don't know what to do. So you'll find yourself just kind of running around with like a chicken with its head cut off, just to throw in a cliche in there. But, it just makes it really hard if you don't know what you want. So you need to define exactly what you want. Is this something to provide a legacy for your kids? Is it something that you just find fun? Is it more of a hobby? Try to define exactly what you want. A lot of people want financial freedom, and real estate is a hard asset that turns into a really good investment. It's not something that's imaginary. It's something that you can actually go to. Those are some of the reasons that I like real estate. But why do you like real estate? Define your goals. The second thing that we want to talk about that I have used when it comes to just having little time is to create clones of yourself. Now, this sounds kind of strange. How do you create clones of yourself? All I mean is that you can create different ways to react or talk to other people. I actually use YouTube in a good way. I'm creating this video right now that kind of explains the things that I want. I have another video, a networking video that I share with other people that kind of lets them know what I'm looking for. And then instead of having to call tens of hundreds of thousands even of people that to tell them what exactly I'm looking for, I can just send out a video and say, watch this video. It'll tell you everything that I'm looking for, and it's a clone of myself. So there are other ways to do this too. If you're looking for properties, you can go and talk to people that have the time to go and find these properties, that go and find this real estate, and they can bring them to you, and then you can either own it with them, you can pay them, you can do all sorts of things. There are just ways that you can create clones yourself so you don't have to do it by yourself. There's a good book that I like called Who Not How by Dan Sullivan. Basically, the premise of the book is you're worrying about the wrong things. You're asking the wrong questions. It's not how can I invest in real estate when I have little time. It's who can I find that can find who can find properties for me, who can do the things that I can't do because I don't have little time. So if you go and find those people that thrive on finding properties, on doing whatever you don't have time to do, it's the who's that will help make it successful, and those who's are essentially clones of you. So that is my second tip, is to create clones of yourself. The third tip that I want to talk about is networking. Now, this kind of goes back into that who, not how aspect, but your network is really important. So even though you don't have a lot of time, you can still get on Facebook, go to Facebook groups, you can go to RIAs, to local meetups where a lot of real estate investors meet, and that's where all the deals happen. You can always find a deal through other people. It's impossible to find a deal by yourself. You at least have to have some sort of seller or something involved. There's always going to be another person involved, whether it's the seller or it's somebody you partner with, JV, or you have a wholesaler with. There's always going to be somebody else involved. So the more people that you know that are talking about the things that you want to invest in, the better chance you have at finding those things that you want to do. The more ideas you'll have. And maybe you can even talk to people who don't have a lot of time, just like you. If you don't have a lot of time and they don't have a lot of time, but they're being successful in what they're doing, you can pick their brains and figure out what they're doing to make it work. Your network is maybe the most important thing when it comes to real estate investing. So find ways to talk to other people and network with everybody. And again, it doesn't have to be in person if you really literally don't have any time. It's just as easy as getting on Facebook and joining a group and being active in that group. It doesn't take a ton of time. Obviously, you do need to invest a little bit in it. Fourth thing, this is actually the most passive thing that you can do. You can become a lender. So investors like me and other investors that are looking to buy and hold, we're always looking for people to invest their money with us. So for example, I bought a property out in Ogden, Utah. I needed a rehab. I was able to purchase it and fund the rehab using private money. So with this private money lender that we had, we pay him 10%, a double-digit return, something that beats the market. We pay him a double-digit, or rather a 10% return of interest only every single month. And this works because we can pay him right out of our cash flow. So you can actually do that by lending money to other people like me. So, I mean, I'm always looking for projects to do. And so if I have more projects, I need more money to be able to fund those things. So you can invest with me and we both win together. And there's you don't even need to get a return on your money if you don't want. You can actually get equity out of the deal. You can partner with people in that way. So again, this is the easiest way to have truly passive income, because all you're doing is giving somebody like me money to spend on a rehab or on a property, and then we just give you a monthly check every month of the interest that you would be making. So if you want to invest with me, I'd love that. So I'm going to put a link in the description. Actually, you can sign up with that resource that I've given you. You can actually put your email in there, and if you want, you can if you want, you can actually invest in some of the projects that I'm working on. Thank you for bearing with me, by the way. I'm surprised you're still here listening to this video. I know I don't edit. I'll be working on that. I'll be working on making my videos a little bit more entertaining. But the last tip that I have is to actually partner with somebody. So partner with them. Partnering with somebody is really easy because, well, I don't want to say easy, but it's an option, because when it comes to investing, you need one of three things. You either need knowledge, you need money, or you need time. Obviously, time is off the table for us. So in order to go and invest in real estate, you probably need to know how to do it, or you need money to be able to make it work. Somebody else is going to have to bring that time. So if you find somebody that has time, you can actually invest in more real estate. So make sure you go and find those who's that have the time to be able to go and find those things, and you can partner up with those people. So that's just a little, some of the tips that I have. I have some more tips that you can go and check out. I'd love to invest with you. Please put in the comments, if you found this video valuable, how I can improve. One of these days I'll figure out how to edit a video and put it all together so that's a little more coherent, and I can, take out all the stuttering and mumbling and everything. But I appreciate you being here with me anyway. So if you like this video, please like and subscribe. I appreciate everything that you do. Leave in the comments what other tips that you have to invest in real estate without having a lot of time. Thanks so much. Have a good night, everyone. Peace.